How's it going, everybody? This is going to be a quick video here on the channel. My name's Release Radar, and I'm opening up YouTube memberships. If you have the financial means to do so and you want to support the channel, help me acquire tech to review in the future, I will have that available down below by the time this video goes live. And if you want to know why I'm doing this now rather than waiting a little bit longer, I'm going to just kind of touch on that right now. That was the TLDR. So if you don't really care, or if you want to support, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to, do not feel obligated to. If you don't have the financial means, trust me, times are tough right now. I completely understand, but I feel like opening up memberships gives a unique opportunity to you guys if you want to further support the channel. And so I'm going to be doing membership only live streams in the future, and it'll just be me hanging out with you guys, talking about some new video ideas, maybe testing some games that you want to see on the Steam Deck live on stream, stuff like that. It'll be chill, it'll be relaxing, it'll be just a fun time to hang out with you all. But with that out of the way, here's why I'm actually just doing this now rather than waiting a little longer. If you can see that thing on the wall behind me, that blue thing right there, that grabbing tool, and if you've paid attention to some of my comments and community posts over the last couple of months, I've spent the last however many days it's been since April 2nd, 2025, recovering from a surgery. And I am mostly okay, but the recovery process basically disallows me from being able to sit down, lie on my back, or bend over. So I use those grabber tools, which I have one in almost every room, to do things like pick laundry up off of the floor to put in the washing machine because I can't just bend over and pick it up. Physically, I can, but I'm not supposed to. Same with sitting down. I can't go anywhere because you know what you have to do when you get in a car to go somewhere? You have to sit down. So I have been locked inside trying to keep myself busy and entertained. And for the first couple of weeks, I basically bedrotted because that was right after the surgery and my body had to recover. But I feel mostly 100%. But there's still things that I have to remind myself, like, oh, I can't just sit down. Like, obviously, there's some things you have to sit down for, but I can't just sit down in my car and drive home to see my family. I can't do that. And so I've started to go, admittedly, a little stir crazy. And I have been focusing on two things mainly. One more recently than the other, but the two things are cooking and now content creation. I have been really cracking down on my diet because I can't really work out. I can't be active. I can't take my dog on walks really right now. So while that sucks, I'm thankful that the place that I'm staying at right now has a backyard, so she's able to get her energy out and I can throw balls and stuff back there. I've been going a little stir crazy. So I've been cooking, as I said. I'll put some pictures up on screen right now of some of the things that I've made recently, and I'm really enjoying it. It's very therapeutic. But also, recently, over the last week, I've really started to crack down on content production. I'm sure you guys have noticed a more frequent set of videos here on the channel over the last little while, and on TikTok especially. If you want to follow that link down below, I've really been cracking down on posting a couple of times a day. And I had like 46 followers, and I just jumped up to over 300 in the span of 2 days. So TikTok's growth potential is pretty high. And I think I'm going to continue to really focus and crack down on content production and having deadlines to meet. I have brands starting to reach out to me again. I'm just beyond grateful for the opportunity, but there's just more that I want to do with the channel, that having to put my work life on pause because I can't sit down and drive to work, I can't really afford to just go out and pick up new devices to review for you guys. And yes, my video for some reason lagged out. I'm editing this and the time has changed since I recorded it. But basically, the TLDR of this video is that I really want to be able to put out more interesting content for you guys, but because I can't sit down, and I'm trying to find a remote work job, it's difficult. The job market isn't great right now, which is why, genuinely, if you don't have the means to support me, every dollar I make from the memberships will go straight back into the YouTube channel for content production. I'm beyond grateful for my family and the fact that I don't have to be extremely worried about bills and food and all the basics because I have family that is giving me a place to stay while I recover. So genuinely, you are not obligated to do any of this. You guys support me just by watching the videos, and I'm beyond grateful for every single one of you who watches, likes, comments, subscribes, all of that stuff. And so if you want to see more tech, hardware focused videos, maybe if you want to see me review certain products like the upcoming Xbox ROG Ally handheld that I think is coming out by the end of this year, if that's the kind of thing that you're interested in, you're more than welcome to support the channel if you're able to do so. And I can't even really formulate into a sentence how grateful I really am for the channel being where it is already. Like, the videos that I've made on my Steam Deck have paid for my Steam Deck, and the videos that I've made on my ROG Ally have paid for my ROG Ally. And while full transparency, I definitely don't make enough from YouTube to make it a full-time gig, at least right now. That would be awesome. But, you know, any support I would just be beyond grateful for. I'm a rambly talker. I like to talk. I talk a lot, which is why I enjoy making content, or it's one of the reasons why. But if you're able to support the channel and you want to see more hardware focused videos in the future, feel free to do so. But if not, just watching the videos genuinely does help and also mean a lot to me. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I know my upload schedule has been sporadic, but it's just mainly because of life and the fact that YouTube isn't my full-time gig and the continuous medical complications. I've had 3 surgeries on the same thing, and there's not a 0% chance of a 4th. So I am trying to hang in there, trying to keep a positive mental attitude, but I genuinely think that I do have a unique opportunity right now to try to tackle this goal of mine to make content production my full-time gig. So if you want to support that, I would be beyond grateful. So links to join the membership stuff should be down below. I've never done anything like this. So once again, full transparency, we're going to see how this works out because I am new. I am a one-man show. I make my thumbnails. I edit my videos. I script my videos. I record my videos. I do everything myself. So these things might take time to get fully integrated and fully working. And if you guys have anything you want to see that I can gate behind a paywall, let me know down below. I don't really want to, like, my Discord server, you can join it for free. I'm not going to have you guys pay to join that. I don't understand why YouTubers do that, but like, you can join the Discord server for free. There's going to be paid membership only live streams in the future. And, you know, if you guys want to support me, you're more than welcome to. And just thank you for helping me get the channel to this point at all. You know, the fact that I was able to pay for my Steam Deck and pay for my ROG Ally and buy a fancy camera just from YouTube is insane to me. Never thought I would hit this point. So genuinely, thank you guys. I'm trying my best to do better, and I'm doing a lot better today than I was at this point last week. But, you know, if you have a medical history, I'm sure you can understand the ups and downs that come along with it. But I'm just trying my best to stay positive, and content creation will keep me busy, keep my mind off things, and you don't have to freak out. It's not like I'm dying or anything. But genuinely, thank you guys. Thanks for watching the content. Thank you for your support over the years. And obviously more content and regular uploads will resume soon. Memberships are live. Check them out if you want to. My name's Release Radar. Thanks for watching. Peace.